Hey guys, Calm here, and today we're going to be doing a brand new top 5, and this one is going to be off-road cars. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Now, I'm not really a big fan of off-road racing on this game. If you've been watching my series of me playing multiplayer online, ranked matches, you'll know that I'm not very good at driving off-road. But I have searched high and wide, like always, on Reddit and across the internet and tried all these cars out myself. So I put together a top 5 off-road cars for this video. So enough crap, and let's just get into this video. At number 5, I'm going to go with the Porsche Panamera. If you've watched my other top 5 videos, you will know that I normally like to start these videos with a car that you sort of go through the game with. Now, this was one of my first ever off-road cars I ever got, apart from the one that you get when you get the deluxe version. But as soon as I got this car, I was winning a load of races on single player, and I was really enjoying off-road races with this car. I mean, like I said before, I don't normally like off-road races at all, but you know, the game sort of forces you to do it, so you really got no choice, so you try and make the most of it. And this car really did help me get into off-road, so I would really recommend, like, anyone that's looking for an off-road car to try this one out and see what you think. At number 4, I'm going to put in the Porsche RSR. Now, this car is just amazing at almost every single event that you can do on this game, like race, drift, and off-road. Now, in race events, this car is really quick, and it was number 1 in my top 5 race cars because I use it online all the time, and it is just so good. Like, sometimes it can struggle against like a Regera, but for off-road, it's just as quick. The acceleration's really good. The only downside about this car is that in off-road, it likes to slide quite a lot, so the handling is kind of a bit, you know, bit iffy, like, but apart from that, it is really good for off-road as well, so I would try this one out also. At number 3, I have to put in the Evo Lancer because this car is pretty damn good at off-road races. The Evo was the first car that I used for online ranked multiplayer races, and I really enjoyed using this car. I was always getting like a top 3 finish for off-road races, which is, you know, it could be pretty bad considering that the people who you're racing against are new and using, you know, bad cars as well. But one of the reasons why I really enjoyed using this car is because I think the handling is really good. I think it's one of the best cars for handling out there. At number 2, I'm going to put in the Bel Air derelict car. I was really torn between 2 cars here for number 1 spot. The Bel Air is really quick, like so quick, and on multiplayer online ranked matches I've noticed that a lot of people are using this car because it has to be one of the best off-road race cars on this game at the moment. There isn't really anything bad to say about this car because the handling is really good, the acceleration is like almost perfect, and the top speeds when you hit the sort of tarmac roads is really good as well. And you know, if you haven't tried this out, you really do need to go out there and get this derelict because it is definitely one of the best out there at the moment. At number 1, I just have to put the Ford Mustang because it is just such an amazing car. I mean, ever since I started using this car, I've just done so much better on off-road races. You can see why so many people are using this for online multiplayer ranked matches because it just dominates so much online. I mean, I say dominate, I mean, I think the Bel Air and the Ford Mustang are really sort of like close together. I think them two are the sort of the 2 cars that you should be using for online racing. The thing I love most about this car is a lot of the circuits online have, like, you know, mainly off-road tracks. But you do hit roads sometimes, and when it hits that road, it just accelerates so much that, you know, if you're not using the Mustang, you're just going to be like going so much quicker than everyone else. In the series that I'm doing, where I'm trying to rank up on multiplayer online, I was using the Evo Lancer, and it just wasn't really cutting it for me. So I asked everyone in the chat what sort of car should I be looking to get, and a lot of people said Bel Air and Mustang. So I tried them both out, and I think the Mustang is just, you know, for me personally, I think that it is the best sort of car out there. And as soon as I started using it, I was performing so much better on off-road races. And if you've seriously not had this car yet and tried it for off-road, just do it, because you would see what I'm talking about on how much difference it is compared to every other sort of car out there. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope that I helped you out a bit. And don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any ideas for another top 5, please let me know in the comments. And also, if your car was not on the list, don't take it personally. These were just my personal favourites. And you can always comment as well on what car you thought should have been on this list. Anyway, guys, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.